Whoa, stone garden. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I didn't think you'd go through with it. It's kind of silly, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what we're working with here. The sand is nice. It's got a cool color. And it's very fine, but still has some texture to it. The stones are very pleasant. They got a nice weight, very stone-like. Even the little wooden rake is all pretty. It's all very soothing. My dad had a little sand garden in his office. Just like that, but much smaller. I always wanted to play with it, but he didn't let me. I guess that's the real reason I asked you for one. Just to get back at him. But you know, he deserved it. The man, hell, he was okay. Shit. I'm doing it again. I'm lying for no goddamn reason. Mom and Pops were okay. They had their issues, sure, but I'm not messed up because of them. No, that one's on me. I don't know why I keep telling these tall tales, like the one about my grandpa. Truth is, I barely knew him. I saw him once a year, and when I was old enough, he'd try to teach me about the bees. But I was just a dumb teenager. I didn't care. And then he died. So now I'm a dumb adult who knows jack shit about bees. Guess I want to believe that my childhood messed me up. Otherwise, I'd have to own up to my own shitty behavior. Yeah, maybe that's just who I am. Shitty, broken. Heh, that'd be fitting. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the garden, Stella. I'll see ya. I think you need... how about cheesesteaks? Right on, thanks for the meal. I was starving. And a hug. You just, you know... Owning up to your behavior is one thing, but... Now you gotta take the step to just improve. And be better. That's all that you need to do. Either way, we got mail, and also, hello, welcome to another episode of Spiritfarer. Let's see here, we have so much mail. Okay, this is another Looter's Literary. And remember, a good place to start is at the beginning and closes a portal in chart as a reference. Nice. Okay, so as always with this, let's go here. And then project, go into the map. Okay, at the beginning. Alright, so let's look for those two islands. Those will be different. Also, I need to make my way over to Obscure Canopy at some point. Maybe we should do that. But let's see, at the beginning. I'm guessing it's like right here. So we'll make our way there and hopefully I got it correct. I got it now. Stella, I have something else to ask you. And I think this might be the one thing I'm missing. You know how I never went to school? Well, I mean, I did, but I dropped out of high school. So I figured maybe the problem is I'm not smart enough. I've got all this energy, but I don't know what to do with it because I never was taught. That's an easy problem to solve. I just need to get smarter. And the best way to do that is with books. I didn't care for them when I was a teenager, didn't have the patience. But now that I'm a serious adult, I'm sure I can make it up super easy. Could you get some for me? Sure, self-help books. I'm totally down for that. Also, we're gonna skip. Sorry, Uncle Tool. We're gonna skip this event. Let's see now. What do we need for the books? Probably paper, I presume, which means we gotta make glue. Haven't made that in a while. Oh, actually no, we don't need paper at all. Crystal glass sheet, rose gold sheet, and a pulsar ingot. Right, I'll get to it then. Oh, looks like we may have found... Oop, nope. Hold up. Seems like we have found our treasure. Dive. Ooh, it's steel sheet, crystal glass sheet. Nice. Let's have a chat with you, Buck. Well done. Okay, gotta remember he wants to do the pirate voice. I know the truly great fire, me old buccaneer. Old Harbor was once a nice little promenade, a cozy stop for cheap tourists and weary travelers. It had a small cafe with these incredible patisseries. I know, a pirate like myself in a cafe. Their Danishes were to die for. I can smell the raspberry filling to this day. Arr! Enough about the past. You're a natural, Captain. An example for a valiant crew. I'm always learning from your example, oh great pirate Captain. A new literary review should be coming soon. Nice. Anyways, back to working on Jackie's stuff. Alright, thanks to the booty that we found, let's get a series of self-help books by famous life coaches such as Bobson Dugnut and Dwick Rodigal. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly. Anyways, here you go, Jackie. And before we do that, I should probably start making our way over to the bus stop so that we can make our way to the canopy for Barry. But for now, let's go inside. Neat! Whoa, books! Yeah, sure takes me back. Maybe I'd turned out different if I had stayed in school. When I dropped out, my parents kicked me out of the house. Oh shit. No, they didn't kick me out. Not right away anyway. I just spent the next couple of years freeloading. I don't even remember what I did with all my time. Nothing, probably. They were pretty nice about it. But after a while, we started arguing. Like a lot. And over nothing. And then I moved out. But I was just too proud and we pretty much stopped talking. So I guess they didn't kick me out at all. You know the rest of the story. I needed a job and the hospital was so understaffed that they hired just anybody. What a shit decision that was. Better get into these books. Thanks, Stella. I hope you can get there. But for now, let's go meet up with Barry. Oh, I can smell them. Would you look at that? Berries, the 3 kinds I like. But, they're all squeezed and squished. I can't accept these damaged during shipping berries. I only like the fresh kind. Kids these days, they don't respect the berries. Well, too bad. I won't let you go empty-handed. You did go to all the trouble of finding berries, which is itself quite the adventure. Look, put those berries to good use with this. Take care. Oh, well, thank you. Right then, let's go back to the ship. Wow, this place really got painted over.
Stella, I'm in a bad way, Stella. I don't know how you can stand the sight of me. I can't even stand myself. The books, I hate them. They're just a load of apologetic bullshit. They all say the same thing. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Ask for forgiveness. There's always time to be better. Do you think I can get better? Do you think I deserve forgiveness?
Do I think you can get better? I mean, you may not like to hear this, but you have to be the change, so... I tend to stay optimistic towards these sorts of things, so yes.
Yeah, I figured you'll say that. Little doe-eyed Stella. You're smart, but you're an idiot. People don't change. You know why? All these books, they say you can change by acting different. They're all looking forwards into the future. But the future doesn't exist. It's just a big whole bunch of nothing. A bag of lies we tell ourselves so that we can be happy. In comic books, the heroes forgive the villain and then he joins their team and everything goes good forever. We conveniently forget that they've raised the whole city. They're genocidal maniacs, but it's okay because forgiveness. Real life ain't like that. People, they've made up all They made up of all the things they've done. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Same for everybody. And you can't ever change their past, no matter how much you hate it. You just gotta own up to it. And what if you can't? Nothing, that's what. Listen, Stella, I'm sick of it. I give up. It was a fun ride. Well, actually, it was shit. Just give me a holler when you get to the other door. Aw. I'll get out of everyone's way.
I mean... Would you like... Oh, hold on. I have to actually wait for you. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, I did feed you. Alright. A hug?
HR told us about PDA. Glad to see you're not so square.
Alright. Well... We are here in Fudogawa, so... Oh, but we gotta wait till nighttime. So let's wait till nighttime. And now that it is nighttime around here, we are heading over to the shrine to meet up with Lily. And hopefully be able to see some new memories. Or get a better sense of it all. Ah, this photo album sure makes you look well-traveled, sis. Listen up, because I'm going to read your embarrassing postcard. Let me find my famous Stella voice 1 second. Ahem. Dear Mom and Dad and Lily, my trip has been amazing so far. I've been making friends. What a boring thing to say. At this rate, the summer vacation will be gone in a flash. Last weekend, I went to Shirakawa-go in the Toyama Prefecture. I took a tour to visit these beautiful rice paddies. It was an impressive sight. Next to these incredible houses at the bottom of the mountains. It was especially beautiful at night with the glow of the moon. Oh, Stella, you perv. He's an art curator from Germany. Oh, Gustav? He's creating an art exhibition in Nagasaki. The tour was in Japanese, so he helped me with some of the nuances. He gave me his address and invited me to his show. I miss you all, and I can't wait for you to visit me in a few months. Stella. P.S. Stay out of my room, Lily. I didn't. Wow. You were so outgoing. I don't remember even being like that. So full of life. I was always a bit dramatic, let's say. I wonder if you went to Gustav's exhibition? That was his name, right? We never got to go on the trip to see you. Dad got sick that time. He had trouble walking. His body was swelling and everything hurt him. I never understood why they kept it from you. They probably knew you'd come back as soon as they told you. To take care of him. I got to see Dad get sicker and sicker. I wasn't able to do anything to help. I still remember your face when you got home. For a second, it was like you didn't recognize him. Let's keep going. It's not like you've ever shied away from death. You basically made it your whole world. I'm sure you've got some pictures of when you moved to Montreal. Let's take a look. And I suppose we'll take a look at Montreal the next time, but for now, let's head over to a lighthouse, shall we? Well, what do we have here? Looks like we got some mail. Looter's Literary Review. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Looter's Literary Review presents the fourth of the Crows and Ink Lost Bounties. And remember, a tuna is not just a fish, it's a state of mind. That's where the word atun comes from. See enclosed Parlin chart for reference. Alright, so we should probably figure out where that may be. Also, in between, went and got some fire glow because I did end up looking up what Jackie's favorite food is, and it requires some fire glow and corn flour. So let's go ahead and make all five. All five. Cook. Alright, because I do want to at least send them off with their favorite food at the very least. So while that is cooking, let's go here and take a look at that porcelain, shall we? So, oh, nope, that'll be towards the end. Fourth one, a chart that details the location of a secret diving treasure. Okay, so there is like some sort of barrier in between these two islands. Okay. I can't make a solid guess at this point in time just from this. So I have it memorized in my mind for the time being. So let's take a look at the map real quick. So first we still have our ways to get to the Everdoor, but let's see. If we look at the barrier... Oh, wait. Isn't this it? Oh, so it would be like right over here, wouldn't it? I think so. Yeah, so by barrier, it's like this sort of storm little area. Because I do recognize that tiny little island right next to Oxbury. And we need to go to Oxbury for Lily stuff. So we could go there and then there. After, you know, we take Jackie to the Everdoor. But first, we gotta wait for their meal to be ready, and that's gonna take some time. So let's wait. There we go. Finally. That took quite a bit of time. So now... Ooh. Chilaquiles. So that is what we need. Now let's go find ourselves a Jackie. Jackie?
I want some honey. I harvested some honey. Take it.
Oh, you're still not hungry though? Would you care for the hot chilaquiles? I'm probably saying that ever so wrong, but here you go.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, well, it might take him a bit to get hungry, so let's do something in between, and I will meet you all back here at the Everdoor in just a bit.
Want some honey?
Sure, but first, would you like your favorite meal? Let me just find it real quick like. Here you go.
Are those chilaquiles?
Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly.
Shit, Stellars for me? You're such a pal. You remembered my favorite dish. Steaming hot, crispy, and so spicy it burns twice. Thanks, Stella. You're the best.
Oh, you're welcome.
I harvested some honey, by the way. Take it. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Thanks.
Alright. I think it is now time to take Jackie over to the Everdoor. So let's finally set our destination right there. Shouldn't take too long. And also let's check in on our meal that I was cooking up. Maybe? I guess not. Not while we're here at the Everdoor. Right then. So, in between waiting for Jackie to get hungry, I went around a few places, really just going over to the Turtle Sisters, to Olga, to... where are they? Oh, they're not on the map. The sister that was over here, whose name I'm sorry, I don't remember. I also went over to Masha And the reason for it is because ever since we got the tools upgrade for the mining pickaxe, we're able to actually get minerals, which we need in order to get 7 of all different kinds. So we got 8 hematites, 7 diamonds, 4 citrines, and we got the 1 opal. So making our way through that so we can complete, if I press this one, Elena's errand with Francis. So that is the goal. But right now, let's go have a chat with Jackie.
We there? Oh, hey, Stella. It's time, huh? I cleaned up a bit. Might as well leave the place tidy. I found this old suitcase, so I packed my stuff. But I guess I don't need it anymore. Kinda feels silly. Well, I'll just leave it here. You ready to do this?
I mean, am I ever ready? No. But if you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay, sure. I'll be in the tender.
Yeah, it's... Jackie, I can't say has been my favorite passenger on board, but is he one that I care for deeply? I think so. I think... No. I really hope that he sees that at least he's made an effort, and that is a sign of change. You know? Like, did he go through with it? Perhaps not, but did he make the effort? I think so. Also, check in on you. How are you doing? It looks like you're hungry, so I'll quickly give you a bouillabaisse. Alright. Let's head out, Jackie. Let's take you to the Everdor. Oh boy.
Hey, Stella. I know it's a bit late, but I wanted to thank you for taking care of me. You know, on the boat. I know I didn't deserve it, but maybe that's the difference between you and me. You don't care about all that. You don't judge. I don't want to sound mean, but you're simple like that. You see someone who needs help, and you help them. No questions asked. No payment expected. That's just how you are. And you didn't try and stop me when I said I wanted to leave. Thanks for respecting that.
See, like, there are good parts of you, Jackie. And I truly believe that. I think if you...
I remember when I started working at the hospital. People kept telling me how great and noble I was for doing it. I was so happy to take the compliment. I felt proud. And I even started to believe it. You know, I worked in that hospital for 15 years. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but never seen my bosses, not once. Just an endless parade of supervisors and managers. And half a box of donuts for the night staff on New Year's Eve. There was a book. You know, in the book you gave me. It was about, myths and stuff. Like old ass stories. One of the book's chapters are about the afterlife. Things that happen after people die. In one of the stories, there was a river. And if you drank from it, you'd forget everything from your life. Just like that. Blank slate. Poof, like that. Ain't that crazy? And then there was this other place with a weird name. Like Shoal, or something like that. It was kinda like hell, except not really. No fire and no pitchforks. That's where dead folks go, and not just the bad ones. Everybody. And in the Shoal, I remember that everybody's equal. And there's no comfort. Doesn't mean it's uncomfortable. There's just nothing. Nothing good and nothing bad. And you're shielded from light, from judgment. The dead go there to be forgotten by the living. but they also forget, and they turn to dust until there's nothing left. Just dust and forgetfulness everywhere and forever. Can you imagine that, Stella? Dust and forgetfulness. What a thought.
Indeed, I don't think I've ever heard of Tales of the Shoal. But yeah, I hope he recognizes at some point. I don't know what's beyond, but you know, you have changed even just a little bit. And if you continued on with it, you know, I think you would have fully changed if you kept at it.
Yeah, okay, we're there. Just... Yeah, just bring it in. See you on the other side, Stellars. Or not.
Ah. Goodbye, Jackie. I'm sure we'll see each other on the other side. Right next to you, amongst the stars. Alongside all our other friends and loved ones. Farewell. So, not all that many passengers left. I guess we have two. I mean, we also have Elena's Beyond the Afterlife errands to run. So, I say, one thing I want to do is let's head over. I want to check out Alt Harbor real quick and just see if there has been an update of sorts.
Stella, look. I have something to tell you. Now that there are only the two of us in here, you might have guessed already, but yeah, I can't really go through the Everdor. It's really hard to explain. My guess would be that I've already been through it. In a weird, strange way. See what I mean? Sorry to break it to you, but I don't think there is more to it. You, me, us, this world? Listen, I really don't want to push you towards it. Frack no. But, you know, I think you should give accepting your fate a try. I'm really not one to give you a lesson, far from it. Funny thing, I don't even know if I myself accepted it. My presence here might give us a clue. That being said, if you stay, I'll try to entertain you to the best of my abilities. But there is not much I can do, you know? As if I were somewhat limited. As if an invisible barrier existed in me too. I kind of feel it, you know? Sorry, Commander. I'm really sorry. That's interesting. Also, I should probably go ahead and... Sorry, Uncle Atul, we're not doing this. We're making our way to Alt Harbor. So, do I have to make the decision of whether or not... Also, this is beautiful. Oh no! Letters. Oh. Okay. So, will I have to make a decision of whether to send myself or Stella to the Everdor or Buck? That's... Either way. A crumpled letter from Jackie, a torn letter from Jackie, a crossed out letter from Jackie. I'm trying to figure out what order we should go in.
A letter with Jackie's handwriting. Most sentences are legible despite being heavily crossed out. A torn letter with Jackie's handwriting. Some pieces are still legible. A crumpled letter with Jackie's handwriting. We'll start from the crossed out letter.
I know I hurt you. I've been thinking. I feel terrible. I hope you can forgive me. I hope you can forget. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Dear Daria, I'm currently reading a book to deal with my anger issues. It says that the first step to getting better is to ask for forgiveness from the people you've hurt. I know it sounds stupid, but could you... Hey, Daria, what's up? I've heard you've been doing better since Stella has taken over for me. I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah, he really feels bad for how he's treated Daria. You know. I mean, it's unfortunate that Daria isn't here to, like, say their piece and how they feel towards Jackie, but, you know, that is for Daria to say whether or not she could ever forgive him. I can't make that decision. Oh. The sun and the air. I can finally breathe. This place is livable now. I could eat off these rocks. It's so clean. Truly. Hello. Oh. Wow. Look at this. I can't believe the work they did. Yeah, it has seemingly... It does look nice. Also, there's an item here. Small glim bottle. Can we go in here? Nope. Cannot. Give the good old pets. Give the good old pets. Alright. Now, is there anything else? No? Well, it was nice to at least get a glance into how Alt Harbor is doing. And it does look nicer. Can we get up here? Ooh, we can. Alright. So, we need to figure out what to do next time. Of course, we still want to go through Buck's whole thing. Find the Crow and Ink Lost Bounty. Still need to go to Oxbury Shrine. And we still need to complete Elena's errands with Francis. So, we'll work towards that next time. That's it for today. Bye.